Here we are again, and it's another glorious day in Bedlam. It's Tuesday, June the 3rd, 2025, and by God, we are online. Have you ever heard this expression, do as I say, not as I do? Right, maybe your folks would say to you, do as I say, but not as I do. Or maybe a boss, maybe a drill instructor. But you know what? The real problem is when that do as I say thing crosses from nation to nation, people to people, race to race. Then it's bullshit. I mean, I'm getting down to brass tacks here. How can the West, that would be the United States, Great Britain, all those guys, how can we insist on forcing our standards, our mores, our morals on other nations? Where do we get off with this I'm right and you're wrong edict, this mentality? Where do we get off on it? Okay, we, primarily the U.S., are without a doubt the most interfering, judgmental, meddling country on the planet. We're constantly forcing our values, we're forcing our behavioral norms, we're forcing everything about us on the world. If they don't want it too bad, they're wrong, we're right. Why? Because we're America. God bless America. Whatever. I'm an American. I was born in America. I'm a proud American. I'm a United States Marine. But you know what? I'm not an idiot, and I'm not going to lie for my country. Let's go to Hong Kong, just as an example of this we're right, you're wrong thing. Hong Kong TV recently aired a comedy skit. It was like a 20-minute show, and several of the cast were in blackface. Oh my God, blackface? No, say it isn't so. You mean they had black makeup on their face? Oh, the horror, the humanity, whatever, okay? You see where I'm coming from? How dare they disrespect the West's victim mentality values? How dare they appropriate African skin tones? No, America would never approve. What to do? What to do? These foreigners are appropriating black skin color, and the Africans don't give a damn, but the American blacks do. Well, I spoke with Jason Li Qui, a makeup artist for the Hong Kong TV network. This is a quote. He said, "Yes, Negroes are born with this black skin, and the rest of us need to go to great lengths as we apply and work in this uncomfortable, dark makeup medium. I really don't see what all the fuss is about anyway," end quote. One of his colleagues, a woman in production, she said, here's her quote, "It offends us when those people," oh my God, she said, those people, these people, no, not you people, she said, "It offends us when those people are constantly complaining about the least little thing that offends them. Yet they remain free to mock and offend Orientals, white folks, and anyone other than themselves. I guess this is what is referred to as Western Whining," end quote. That's a term you'll hear a lot in Asia. Western Whining, because we do whine a hell of a lot. Yes, we in the West are whiners, especially with African Americans or a group of select white people often known as Wiggers, topping the chart of whiners and all around bitch, moan, complain. It's Americans who most consistently bellyache and complain about the least little purported offense, the least thing, a hint, a bad pronoun, anything. Primarily their whimpers, their whines, their bitches are all about somebody appropriating something else. Most commonly, white people appropriating black culture. But you know what? There's another side to the coin. And it was Confucius who said, every coin has two sides. Two sides. Let's look at the other side, shall we? Africans in the West, especially American black Africans, failed to allow for the fact that wearing underwear, using deodorant, brushing teeth, wearing shoes, eating with utensils, and a host of other blacks have adopted might well be considered cultural appropriation. They appropriated those from the Europeans, from the whites. I'll tell you what, if African Americans, for example, want others to stop appropriating elements of their culture, they must be ready and willing to do the same. Yes, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. What would be left in a non-black society, a white society, without rap or R&B? We'd wear our baseball caps with the visor forward. Better posture. We'd pull our pants up to our waists and stop tugging on ourselves in public. Oh my God, no more fist bumping, no more high-fiving. How non-black society would suffer. Oh, the torment. Oh, the horror. Now, on the other hand, you'd see black society running around in loincloths, wearing bones shoved through their noses. They'd be largely barefooted, half naked, and smelling like the dead. They'd have breath that'd knock a bulldog off a meat wagon. You see where I'm coming from? You'd see those people fumbling with Swahili, Hausa, a host of other very primitive African languages and dialects, because English, German, French, these more advanced languages, or even the Asian languages, would not be within their reach because they can't appropriate that. You understand, blackface is considered highly offensive and racist, almost exclusively in Canada. Yeah, right. Our thin-skinned brothers and sisters across the border, the United States, and the European Union. Let's keep in mind that America's, Canada's, and Europe's collective populations, get them all together in one big bunch, don't even equal half the size of our Oriental Asian people. Yes, when you stop and think about it, whiners and wiggers are a distinct and disgusting minority. Now, all I can say to you tweeters, bloggers, internet influencers, and other champions is this. Get used to the fact that your warped set of standards and behaviors do not trump everybody else's. You thin-skinned whiners obviously have nothing better to do than to bitch, bitch, bitch. You know what? In the words of Lillian McLeod, it must suck to be you.